another day, and I want to talk about the judiciary, all judicial, and the check and balance. This check and balance is the constitution created the three branches of the government, which is number one is executive branch led by the directly elected president. Number two is bicameral parliament consisting of the Senate and the National Assembly. They are the one who makes the rules and all that. And number three, they are the judiciary, all judicial. All these, they are bound together by something we call legitimacy. And they are all under legitimate, meaning what? There is no one who is above the law. All those three powers, there is no one above the law. And they all have their own different duties, the way they work. Yes, they have that. It's just like this legitimacy is just like the tribals in Kenya. They are all bound like with legitimacy. That is traditional, ratio, regal, and charismatic in tribal about legitimacy. Now, why I'm coming on this? I'm coming on this cause lazima tuwe na mpangilio, cause if this regime, they don't spare anyone, we the people, we will know they are not trying to control the judiciary. Tutajua vizuri, sio ati judiciary wanataka control and the judiciary to be on their side, cause we have been on fear. People, they have been on fear, the way things they are going on. So the way, cause now watu wengine wanaiba mapesa, wanakula mapesa, but there is nothing is happening. There is nothing is happening. And now like this we call the judicial, and this we call EACC and the CID, they have a mandate. This mandate, they have a power. They can get the job done. It's just like a ticket to get something done. It's just like a ticket to get something done. So, like let's say like this EACC. This EACC, because he has power, he has a mandate, he has and there is a role, he can investigate even these senators, these governors, all they are bribing, the judges. Yeah, EACC, that is his job. Anaweza kafanya hivyo na akiona ndivyo inafanyika, things they can be he can take people to court. So the way I can see, there is some powers who are supposed to do that. Judiciaries, although even judiciary has been impunity and exception for some people from the punishment, or freedom from the injurious consequences action. Yeah, people, they have not been sentenced. Watu wafungangwi, watu wanaendaga kwa koti, wanaambio endeni mukuje sijui mwezi gani, like that, the next year. We have never, hatujawahi sikia mkubwa, na ndivyo mapesa zimeibiwa, hatujawahi sikia mkubwa amesentensiwa, hatujawahi sikia. And that's why maybe the president has been calling them. Yeah, has been calling them. There is no wrong for a president to call them, cause maybe ni kuwastua, anawauliza we ni aje, juu sasa things has been worse. So, and na hii njia ingine, there is no anything wrong for judiciary, because the judiciary, they protect the common mwananchi too. So the time the president, maybe he aliongea kasema hii panga sio ya kukata na nini, at least hapo I can't support him by saying that, because he was not supposed even to say that. That was wrong, because they are supposed to share the power. those three powers. They can sit and talk and understand each other, and that's why there is each branch normally check power of the other two. Why? So that there is nothing inaendelea ya chini chini. So za zile mkubwa alisema aliwapoint na nini, ndivyo watu tumekuwa tunastuka kwa sasa. Ikiwa watu wengine amewapatiana takwa koti ama aite hiyo judiciary awambie this and this is happening is corrupt, watu wa investigatiwe na ACC. We can see even the time is interfering with the judge. We can see there is a way out, but now there is no way out. So I think we the people, we can see they are trying this power. They have undermined the legitimacy of the check and balance, and that's why maybe we are thinking they want to control and the government power to be on their hand, all in the single ruler, which is very, very dangerous, because they can be passing things the way they want if the judiciary goes on their way. That's another thing. So I don't think it's a good idea, and that's why I decided to come with this check and balance and about the judiciary, all judicial. Although judicial ni watu wengi ama ni kazi mingi sana hawaja malizia. Since when? Since long time ago. Nobody has ever been sentenced. Nobody. And I think that's why the president called them, which is not wrong. But you know what? To call them was not wrong. Kusema wanahongo hongo ndio manyumba isijengo, that thing has been going on forever. Juu sasa watu wamekuwa wakihongana wasifungwe, wasiende kwa jail na nini kwa prison, wamekuwa hivyo. Lakini sasa hii mambo imekuwa imezidi sana ya judiciary. Yes, and I think that's why he called them. But on the other hand, this is two ways. On the other hand, maybe I don't know, all he wants them to be on their side, on his side, on their side. So that's another serious too, because nobody will protect them wananchi. So we can be in a big trouble. So that's one. But if this regime has been like, there is no people who are taking the money for the fund from wananchi, and now they fight for the judiciary, that can be understandable. But right now, it's dangerous. It's so dangerous because we don't know what is the game going on. We don't know what is the game going on. And remember this, the constitution, or the constitution embodies these principles, all this system. It allows each branch of the government to amend or to vet or to veto act of another branch, so as to prevent anyone or any branch from having too much power. That's meaning what? No one who is supposed to have any power than the other branch. No one. No one. They have to keep checking each other and to keep going, to keep going, to keep going. But we wananchi tumeumia sana because we don't see anything going on. And those three powers, yeah, those three powers still they are playing wananchi. Yeah, because the judge, they don't sentence people. The biocamo, those are the parliament people and the Senate and the National Assembly. They don't awalili wananchi na waliwachagua. That's another thing. Yeah. And now, I don't know about the president. Now I can say, because maybe the president is supposed to fight for we, the people. So I don't know what's going on. So we need to check out, because our country is falling down. Our country is falling down, and mostly I can say it's the judiciary. Yeah, it's the judiciary. The judiciary is making things, like I said the other day, exacerbate. Making things worse. Making things worse. And if it makes things worse, everywhere corrupt. Everywhere corrupt. Like this we call CID, all the DCI. They are supposed to finish their probes. They are supposed to finish their origin DNAs and to do the investigation for the criminals. But what normally happens? Nothing normally go through. Cause for everything is to be bribed. From the judiciary to CIS, that the CDIs. Nothing normally happen. If you go to judges, the same thing. Now, but I have been thinking about this we call EACC, Ethic, Anti-Corruption Commission. They are supposed to work for all those people who are bribing. He has power. He has a mandate. He has power. He has power. He's given power to do his investigation and to arrest the people who are bribing. That's a criminal. To bribe, that's a criminal. To bribe is a criminal. Even if a police stop you, you try to bribe, that's a criminal. Straight away. People, they are supposed to go in jail for that. But in our country, the people, they don't go in jail. We are not supposed to bribe. Even this new regime, they are not supposed to buy any parliamental people, to buy them so that they can side on their side. No. Is against the constitution. We are not. Kenya is a democratic country. People, they are not supposed to do that. But lakini sasa mambo imeharibika kutoka uko juu, sasa paka mwananchi uko wa chini anaumia. But if we finish and people, these three branches, they can work seriously without bribe, all without interfering to each other. They work hard the way they are supposed to work, their duties and commitments. Hata watu wao wengine watafanya kazi hivyo. Hata the rest sectors, they will fear and things, they will go straight. Things, they will go straight. Na wananchi watawachakulia, the common man, the common mwananchi. Watu wamelia, tumelia sana. So lazima kuwe na mpangilio. Lazima kuwe na mpangilio tafadhalini. And me, what I can ask this new regime, they don't need to spare anyone who is corrupt. People spending money for the public, buying expensive stuff, buying whatever for themselves. People, they're not supposed to do that. No, people, they're not supposed to do that. People, they're not supposed to do that. If these constitutions, they are working, people, they're not supposed to do that. Because those three, they can be calling those individuals, people who can be doing all those corruption, all corrupt stuffs. Yeah, those three. Yeah. So let's check out. And we pray God to help Kenya. And because the judges to do their job accordingly, without favoring no one, without siding with no one. They swear they need to fear the Lord, and they do the right thing to the country, to the common mwananchi, even to themselves too. Because after they retire, their kids, they are with their families, they are still in Kenya. If you do wrong, even your heart, you're gonna still even hurt your family for that. Yeah? Hata hao watakula mashida. Pengine watakuwa majaji. So, let's do the right thing for the people of Kenya. And let not interfere to each other power. And we do our duties. Asante sana. Before I forget, I want to talk about these three powers, because there is no one who is above the law. About the checks and balance. Because this check and balance, like I said, there is this we call executive branch, which is the president. There is this we call bicameral, is the parliament, which is the house for two, which is the Senate and the National Assembly, and the number 3 power, which is the judiciary, all the judicial. So these 3 powers, there is no one who is above the law. And that's why I want to ask this new regime about how their solution is for this 2024. All they are trying to process and solve to end the problems, all disagreements for the last year, which is 2023, how it was going. Because the president, he needs to know. He's a godly man. I don't know what happened. Because right now, the things in Kenya, they have been so exorbitant, very high taxes for the citizen of Kenya. That's why Omotata kicked in, and the rest, because for the wananchi, people, they have been taxed. People, they don't even need the houses. You can't force people to have things which they don't need. They don't need. Yeah, it's about the democracy. It's in the constitution. That's why even the judiciary kicked in too, to uphold and block these low income houses. It's their job to do that, the judiciary too. Hata hii mambo ya kubomorea watu manyumba, you have to be mercy. I saw some houses, big masonettes, big homes in Mavoko going down. Houses in Taita going down. Please, this new regime, they need to understand. People, they have problems. Hebu nikuulize haki ya Mungu, nyumba yako ikibomolewa ama ya mtu. Nyumba kubomolewa, mtu akaange nje. Mtu ana shelter. Mtu ana nini na ako na watoto. People, they have to have mercy. Hao watu wote wakililia Mungu je? And these people for Roiro, Christmas hawakukula vizuri juu anything could happen. Hizo matrakta kwanza kubomoa hizo manyumba. People, they need to have mercy. And people, they have, naweza nikarudi kidogo niseme, hebu kumbuka Yesu vile alisema, watu siku ile walikuwa nataka kupiga yule mumama alikuwa na Yesu, ati Yesu anaongea na nini na mumaraya. Yesu akasema mtu ule hajawahi kosea arushe hiyo mawe. Hiyo watu wote waliweka mawe chini. So I know hizo manyumba zote mumebomoa. I know some people, they have grabbed some properties. Watu wako na maproperty kwa hii new regime, wako na maproperty. Na hizo manyumba zimebomolewa ni residentials. You can't do that. If ni pari na barabara imepita, mtu amekuja amejenga kwa barabara, hapa kwa barabara, that's something else. But kwa estate, manyumba zinabomolewa. we have to have mercy. And that's why me, I can say the life has been hard for Kenyan. Yes, they have been hard, very high. And that's why mi naweza nikasema everyone, those three powers, they were sworn in, and that's why we need the fearless people. Juu waliswear watafanya kazi mzuri na nini all those three powers. That's why we need the fearless people like Omotata, Gathoni wa Mushomba, Jimmy Wanjige, Baba, the rider, the man, and Bob Owino too. He was good too. He was trying to help. He has been helping people not to lose their home too. He's doing a good job, cause this IMF ndio imelete maisha ya Kenya juu, na ndivyo watu wa Africa wengi kama South Africa, this we call Burkina Faso, Museveni, and the rest African countries, they have said no to the West. We need even we to say no to the West, because the West, they are coming with the IMF to mess our economy, to squeeze mwananchi to the ground, ndio waharibu economy zetu, so that we can go there begging them. That's how their game is. That is their game. So that's why I feel good for the judiciary too, because they are trying to protect. We don't need all those things. People, they don't need all those things. Please, the life has been hard and tough. Please, this new regime, try to think about your citizen people. They are your people, and help them, because people, they are crying. People are crying. Please, and keep the IMF aside, and lower down the cost of living to Kenyan people. Please don't force people to buy things they don't want. We don't need them. It is democracy. It is in the Constitution. Thank you so much. Bye.